Hello and welcome to Expats Everywhere. If you could tell us your name, where you're from, and a little about yourself.
My name is Bonventure. Okay, I come from Kenya, on the western part of Kenya. I've been in Qatar for over 4 years, right? And I've worked twice, in different careers. Okay,
Okay.
so the first job I did was procurement officer, electrical and mechanical engineering,
Right.
right? So I did. Basically, it's just you're dealing with supplies and materials, construction materials, right?
hmm
I worked for 3 years before I switched to another job.
And what countries have you worked in? Is Qatar the first country outside of Kenya that you've worked in, that you've worked abroad?
I did my studies in the UK. All right. So after the studies in the UK, I got an opportunity in Qatar.
Well, tell us,
So
what's work life like in Qatar?
to be honest, for those who are looking for money, right, this is the best place for you.
Yeah. What kinds of jobs are available for English speaking expats?
Qatar is a country full of opportunities. Okay. The jobs range from engineering, doctors, drivers, pilots, labor work, mechanical. There are so many jobs. It depends on what you want to do, what you've got.
I got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. What does a typical day look like for you at your job?
It depends. So right now, for example, I work as a gym instructor, right? It's a kickboxing game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically, sometimes, in a daily basis, student who show up is like, we got 15 students, right? And some don't show up, and some, they show up, but they've got different moods.
Hmm.
Coach, I don't feel like training. Coach, I'm sick.
Yeah.
So, and you've got your programs, arranged, and some of the students they're like, no, I don't want to do it, but they show up. You know what I mean? It's on the schedule. Monthly, it goes on monthly basis. So first month, like this month, I'm working in the morning, right? So I start from 6 to 2 p.m.
Okay.
But I've got a break, 1 hour break in the middle. Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us about some other jobs that might be available? Maybe you had some friends or have some friends that work in different jobs in Doha.
Yeah, I've got friends who work in retailers, like fashion, okay, design, art. I've got engineers. I've got friends who are working in the tourism sector.
Okay. How much can you expect to earn in Doha?
It's a good paying country to say that. Okay, it depends on the job, right?
Sure.
For example, engineer, right? And also depends on the country, to be honest, okay? It's not like if
Like
you come to the Middle
your
you
passport
come
country.
to exactly.
Right. Okay. So explain to us, what's the difference? Yeah.
So this is general. It's all a Middle East thing, okay? It's not like just Qatar, okay?
Right.
And I respect that. The pay here depends on your passport. So, for example, if you're an electrical engineer, you might get $8,000, okay, for a beginner.
hmm
If you come, for example, from the US, okay, you might get $8,000 a month. You understand?
hmm
And if you come from a country like India, okay, like a beginner, you might $3,000. So it's
Right. Yeah. So
if you come,
$4,000 difference per month, just because you have a
exactly.
different passport.
So the passport matters
It
in this
does.
country. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Doctors get paid good in this
Mm.
country. Yeah, like I don't know about Saudi and Doha. Dubai, but the doctors get good money.
So if you had to tell us what the average is for a foreigner that's working in Doha, could you tell us an average or maybe a range how much they would make per month?
For the skilled workers, right? For
Yes.
example, like
Skilled workers.
yeah, the average you can get paid is, let's say, $3,500.
Okay. So let's
Yeah.
talk about this $3,500. Do you think this is enough money to live in Qatar? And what kind of lifestyle can you live?
To begin with, Qatar is expensive. It's not cheap. so
Okay.
expensive. Renting a house, I mean, depends where you rent your house too. We've got different, cities where you can rent. I mean, it depends on your salary too, your
Mm.
paycheck, right? So, I mean, if you get 3,500, you can choose a city where the rent is probably, let's say, 1,000 and below, right? So you can go to certain cities and rent a house there, and it's not that big. It's just like a room. If you get paid 35, you can, for example, you can get $1,000, right, for rent, 500 for transportation if you don't have a car, if you don't drive,
Hmm.
and for food, depends how you eat. For trainers like me, I spend 800.
800 per month on food. Wow.
We eat,
You
we
eat
don't
well.
play.
Yeah.
We eat well.
Nice.
So I mean, you just have to, to find yourself. I mean, where you fit. I mean, and then you can just manage, sustain yourself. And if you want to save money, go for the. I suggest you go for the cheaper place. The cheaper the rent you pay, the more you save.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question is how much do you think you can save? So if you're making $3,500, what's a reasonable amount somebody can save?
If you don't have a family, you can squeeze yourself and save some like $2,000. You know,
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
yeah. If you don't have a family, you can save that
Yeah.
$2,000.
You
But
have to make some
yeah,
sacrifices, right?
yeah, if you're an outgoing dude or lady, you can save like
Okay.
$1,500. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
Nice. That's legit. Well, how about
Yeah.
moving there? How much money does someone need to move to Qatar? Like, what are the startup costs like?
Before you get here, you've got to understand where you're going. I mean, which company you're going to work for, right?
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like you're coming for a tour, okay? If you're coming for a tourism, okay, that's your thing,
Yeah.
okay? But if you're coming for, I mean, like to start a live, relocate you and start living, the company will provide you, okay? They'll give you certain amount that you can sustain for 3 months, okay?
Hmm.
So, I mean, basically depends. For example, teachers, okay, we've got teachers from the UK, US, okay, come over here, and the company guarantees everything for them, like, they get accommodation, they get transportation, they get money for food, you know, they get everything, full packed,
Yeah.
So it depends with the company. You
Sure.
can, I mean, you cannot just carry your cash. You don't need to. Okay,
Hmm.
you can come here just, with your clothes. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's good.
Nice.
It's
That
a
is
good
good.
country.
So, my next question, I think I know the answer to this because of my time in Saudi Arabia, but how should someone pack to move there and what's the weather like?
Oof, weather, man.
I can see you sweating.
Man, you can see I'm saying. So I suggest when you're trying to move to Qatar, you don't want to come here during the summertime.
Mm,
Okay? You'll definitely melt. I mean, if you're trying to move here, come during the spring or winter. You know what I mean? And when you come in here, you don't need to pack so many things. Get your suitcase, right? Because you go and you come, work here and you get everything from the company, right?
hmm.
So you just pack your suitcase and few clothes and some of your best foods, that you like. Because this place, they don't have every kind of food that, people like eating,
Yeah.
whatever you have back in your country. So it's different. All food here, they import food from different countries. Okay,
Yeah.
so from America, from US, from Europe, So
Is there anything that you miss from back home
yes,
from Kenya? Yeah.
basically, yeah. I miss so many things. Like they've got, for those who understand from Kenya, guys, this thing they call sukuma wiki, ugali. Okay, and so many things. We don't have them here, so you've got, been like 2 3 years. I never had them before.
Oh no.
In time. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
So how do you cope? Like what do you do? Is there something that you can buy there that's similar or no?
There is the maize flour, the maize flour, the
Yes.
corn flour.
Yep.
So basically, it's different. The Kenya one is different. I mean, it's different from that. what they sell in Qatar.
Mm,
Okay, in Qatar they sell the flour made from wheat, wheat flour.
hmm.
So as much as you're trying to make ugali, it's not. It doesn't look like what I get from home.
Right.
It's something different. So I mean, you miss the home taste. It's not here, okay?
Sure.
But you're just trying to you know make things up,
Right. You get creative, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, let's switch gears. Let's talk about safety. Is it safe there, and do you feel safe on a personal level?
Straightforward safety thing. I mean, Qatar is the safest country in the world. Let's say that.
Okay.
Since I've been here, since I came here, since the first time I saw. Okay, first of all, I mean, I've never seen a gun in this country.
Okay.
The day I saw a gun was at the airport. Okay,
Mm,
that's the only. I mean, day I see a gun. I mean, whenever I travel, like I get out of this country and I go to the airport, that's the time I get to see a gun in the airport. Okay,
right.
but I mean, this place is too safe. I mean, the police are patrolling every time. Okay, and the police are friendly. They're cool. I mean, they're really good.
Yeah.
If you're lost, I mean, you're in trouble. You can just like, I mean, call the police, call 999. Okay, yeah, I've got something wrong going on. Yeah, they'll come assist you. I mean, it's good. You can at night. You can walk. I mean, like the whole night. You can go to every corner of Qatar. No one will stop you unless you come across police. That's it. I mean, it's so safe and people don't steal it. You can leave your phone. You can go to the mall, okay, just scrolling, and you decide like maybe you was in a shop trying to get something, then you forget your phone. In some countries, like, for example, it's legit, like Nairobi, you forget your phone there. I mean, it's the best place in my country, but you forget your phone there. I mean, 2 minutes when you're gone, you just forget it. You go back there trying to trace you. But here in Qatar, they'll keep it for you, and when you come, they'll tell you, man, you forget your phone. It's just safe.
Awesome.
Everything's safe.
No, that's great. Tell me, how do you meet people, and what can you do for fun?
I remember when I was new here, uh, I barely knew anyone. Okay, just knew my colleagues from work. Okay, so if you want to meet friends, like for single men, single ladies, okay, you can just go on social media, like the apps like Internations, right? For
Nice.
me, when I came here, I mean, I had to join the International. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
International, yeah, that's what it is. So I just registered and logged in there. That's where I met so many friends. It's a good place. And also, if you want to meet people like in real life, you can go to the bars. Just get drinks and you see people. People isolated sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
You can go approach people, talk to them.
Are most of the bars or all of the bars in hotels?
The bars, yeah, I mean, they've got rules too, man. You've got to have like, if you're going for drinking, okay, you've got to have a drinking license permit, something like that. So basically, like I say, meeting friends. If you want to meet friends, just go on social media apps, okay.
Okay.
That's the best way to meet people. Yeah.
Gotcha. Can you tell me what is the visa process like?
Before you come to this country, and maybe for me, when I came here, a friend suggested me to Qatar.
Hmm.
Okay, I was done with my graduation on campus. A friend just told me, man, you can try Qatar. It's good. So, I mean, if you get a job here, a company will send you a visa, okay? And it's not hard to get a visa when you get a job, okay? When you qualify during the interview, they can send you a working visa.
Yeah.
It's easy. I mean,
Nice.
it don't take even a week. You know, they do it so fast because
Yeah.
they want you to come and get started.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how long it took, but it just takes a week. That's super fast.
It takes a week. Yeah, it takes a week. It takes 3 days.
Wow. And
So fast.
and were you able, or did you have to transfer your visa from when you worked for your company for 3 years and then transition into your kickboxing training? Did you have to switch
Oh,
the visa?
yeah, I had to switch the visa. So okay, in the first company, okay, when I was just like I'm done with it, and I've got a different opportunity somewhere in a different company, so I had to write a letter, okay, to the HR. Okay, so they had to accept the letter, and then they went to the immigration stuff. Like there's a procedure, there's a process. Okay,
Mm,
you've got to bring the offer, the new company's offer. Okay, for a job offer. Okay, and
right.
present it to your current company. So they'll take it I mean, they collect all of it to take it to with your passport and everything. They take it to immigration,
Uh-huh.
and in like 15 days, you'll be able to switch off.
Piece of cake. And you don't have to leave the country either. It's all, you can all do
No,
that.
no, no, no. You
Brilliant.
don't have to leave the country. Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
I
have to
love
leave
it.
the country.
Okay. Earlier, you had mentioned these salaries for people that are doctors and nurses. It's really high. So, what's the healthcare like? And would you feel comfortable getting a procedure done?
Thank God, I've never been sick since I
Good.
came here. So the healthcare system is, I can say, is super good. And from what I get from friends, okay, because I've never been to to this hospital myself, right?
Right.
So I've got friends who was, one of my friends got sick, and he called the ambulance, for assistance, and they were there in 5 minutes. I mean, they're located everywhere, next to any street. You can you can barely walk out the street and you see the ambulance just stay. Parked there and waiting for emergency. You know what I mean?
All right.
So they're good in response, quick response. They're good.
Okay.
They're good. Yeah, and their facilities are they're good. They're good.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah, because I can give more details, but I've never been there. That's the
right.
problem.
Yeah, right. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing to not have to go to hospitals often.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that Doha, Qatar is a good travel hub? Why or why not?
If you're coming here as a try, looking for opportunity like job, Qatar is the best. If you come in, you can get rich real quick. You know what I mean? And if you're coming as a tourist, like I say, there's nothing good to see here, but it's good for those who are coming for, job opportunities. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, the World Cup 2022. I see they're on a rush. They're still developing. They're building the stadiums and the roads are being constructed and everything is, it's gaining a good new look. If you take a ride outside, you get confused when you drive on the street. Okay, you drive on the road and this bypasses, and there's even a metro. It goes everywhere.
Nice.
It's good. Before 2022, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. They're
Awesome.
developing.
Well, as we wrap up, can you tell us what are the pros and cons of living in Doha, Qatar?
Okay, for those who love money, Doha is the best. You can come in. They pay good salaries, but it depends also on the company. Qataris are friendly. I can tell you, to be honest, Qataris, the citizen in the country, not foreigners, the citizens. They've got okay. I understand they've got their cultures preserved, okay, but you've got to respect what they got, and they're so friendly. If you meet a Qatari friend and you ask them, maybe you're lost, you're trying to get together, become a friend or something like that. Qataris are good. They can help you. They can assist you. They can guide you. I mean, it's good. You can come here, be safe. Nothing's gonna happen to you. If you don't like the heat, the weather, the summertime, don't even try. That's the disadvantage of Qatar.
Sure.
If you come here, you're gonna get burned. Your skin, it's so hot. For me, for example, I'll just say example. As an example, since I came here, I've been just traveling. Okay, if I need leisure time, I take a holiday like a week, travel. I go to the UK, I go to Ukraine, I go to Georgia, I go to Japan. That's what I do. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I go back to Africa. Those are the things. If I want good, leisure time, just traveling. That's what I do. I go out and come back. This place is good for work.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, it's good for work. Making money.
Bonventure, thank you so much for meeting with Expats Everywhere today to tell us about life in Doha, Qatar. Appreciate it.
All right, man.